Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, let's talk about how long should you really have to wait before flying to the Philippines to finally meet your Filipina girlfriend. Is it gonna be a few weeks, a few months, or a year? So in today's video, let's talk about that. Okay, so guys, look, I totally get it that you guys are excited. Maybe you met her on Christian Filipina, on Facebook, or any dating apps, and then you really think that the connection really feels real and genuine between the two of you. But how do you know when is the right time to actually really come here to the Philippines and finally book a flight to finally see her? I'm gonna give you guys the questions that you should really ask yourself before even thinking about booking your flight. Okay, so first one is you might want to ask yourself if have you guys done video calls consistently and not just chatting or you're texting on Messenger or on WhatsApp. And then you may also want to ask her if how long have you been talking, a couple of weeks or a few months or less than a year or over a year now. And also you might want to ask yourself if does she avoid showing her face or her surroundings with you, because that might be a red flag, because maybe she's hiding something from you, or maybe she is actually not real person. I mean, she is real, obviously, but like she is not the real person that you are expecting her to be in the photos when you met her. So it's better to really talk to her in video calls. So you might want to ask yourself if has she introduced you to her friends or even her family, even if it's just online. Because Filipinas are very family oriented and they're very so excited to tell her friends or even her family about who she is talking to, or who she is dating. So if she is not doing that, then maybe there has to be a reason why, but it could be also a red flag, because maybe she doesn't want her family to know that maybe she's talking to you and maybe she's just playing you. That's why she is not really interested to talk to her family and friends about you. So again, this is very interesting actually, because I also received some comments about how long is it gonna take for him to finally meet his Filipino girlfriend here in the Philippines. So really, what is the ideal time? What is the right time? When is the right time? Well, for me personally, around 3 to 6 months or at least a year is totally fine and doable, because it actually gives you enough time to really get to know each other, and of course to get to know more about her, and she gets to know more about you as well. And honestly, there is no such thing as perfect time for that, because if you both are ready and if both of you really feel safe and secured to each other, then why not? Why not just book a flight and finally meet her? But again, before coming here, at least ask yourself about those questions that I just mentioned for you guys to really to determine if it's the right time, if are you doing the right thing, if it's worth it, or are you just wasting your money, your time, your energy coming here to Philippines, and then there is no sense of like connection, like genuine and real connection between the two of you, and if it's just a lust or something like that. Well, the best advice I could give you all is do not ever try to rush everything, you know, and as much as possible, really to just take all the time that you need to really get to know each other and get to know more about her. But also, do not drag your feet if the connection, if you feel like it's solid, it's mutual, and it's genuine. Maybe you know to yourself that she's genuine to you, and then she's someone that you're comfortable to talk to. She's someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or she's someone that you just see to be with in your future. Then do not let your doubts, your fears, your anxiety to hold you back, because who knows, maybe it's the right decision. But also, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be always the right decision, because again, it might end up not the right decision. It might end up actually something that you're gonna regret at the end. But again, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's why I said it's really important to really determine first if it's the right time for you to come here by asking those questions to yourself. And by the way, guys, if you are looking for a genuine Filipina here in the Philippines and you don't know where to find, how to find that Filipina, I'm telling you, Christian Filipina is the best dating platform that I highly would recommend to each and every one of you, especially for those foreigners who are really looking for a serious long-term relationship with a Filipina here in the Philippines. If you guys are interested to find a very beautiful Filipina from the Philippines, you might want to check out the link on my bio or click the link on my description box below. And also, the other advice I could give you guys is if you are planning to come here in the Philippines, especially if it's really like your first time visiting here, then make sure that you both have done these things already for the last couple of months that you guys are talking. Is obviously do a video calls regularly, like really have a real conversations. You both have already talked about life, money, goals, values, futures, everything, like literally everything, because that way if both of you are comfortable enough to talk about the certain topics with each other, then that means you guys are really comfortable, and that means you will also be feel comfortable talking about that in person, physically together already, and not just online or not just texting or not just video calling. First, you really have to also ask her about her expectations if you do visit or come here in the Philippines. Like, ask her if does she has any plans to introduce you to her family. Is she okay to be away from her family to be with you? Like, like make her feel that she is also okay to do all these things with you, because obviously there are some Filipinos that are actually not comfortable to do this. But if both of you have already set up proper expectations from each other, especially from from her, like what is she expecting from you visiting here? Are you gonna be there to support her family? Are you gonna be there to to treat her family? Are you gonna be there to spend time alone, or are you gonna live in her house or with her family? To give her enough time to really think things through. Of course, aside from her expectations as well from you, you also have to be clear about what you want or your expectations from her too, because obviously you're not just coming here to waste your time and to play games with her. So really have to ask yourself if what exactly, or be honest with her about your intention. Like, why are you coming here to the Philippines? Are you coming here just to be with me for a short period of time because you're visiting here and you need someone to talk to, you need someone to make you feel comfortable coming here? So really just be honest about your intentions, guys, because that way she would also know about your intention, and she would also figure out if she is doing the right thing with the right person or with the wrong person. If you guys are interested to find a very beautiful Filipina from the Philippines, you might want to check out the link on my bio or click the link on my description box below. So yes, that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you guys like my content, please do consider subscribing to my channel, click the like button, and click the notification bell for more videos update. Bye!